Fractions of a whole. We will be dividing a shape into eighths. We will be identifying fractions of a whole, and we will be adding two fractions to make a whole. Sarah made a cake and cut it into eighths. How could she cut the cake to make 8 equal pieces? First of all, she could cut it down the middle to get 2 halves, and then she could cut each of those in half to make 4 quarters, and then cut it across the middle to make 8 eighths. She could also cut it down the middle, cut those 2 in half, so now she has 4 quarters, and then cut each of those down the middle to give 8 eighths. She could also cut it down the middle horizontally, make 4 quarters like this, and then cut it vertically to give 8 eighths. Sharing parts of a whole. This is our whole cake. It has been cut into eighths, and it's going to be shared between this boy and girl. Let's see what fraction they will each get. The boy has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eighths. And the girl has got 1, 2, 3. 3 eighths. Now the number on the top, number 5 for the boy, is called the numerator, and that tells us how many of the equal parts he has got. And the number on the bottom, the denominator, tells us that there were 8 to make the whole cake. 8 equal parts to begin with. The girl has got 3 eighths of the cake. The number 3 is the numerator, showing us that she has got 3 of the equal parts, and the denominator, number 8 on the bottom, tells us that there are 8 parts in the whole cake. Your turn. Have a go making eighths with paper. How many times do you have to fold the paper to make eighths? Share your eighths between 2 people, and then find out what fraction of the cake they each get. Perhaps one person only gets 1 eighth and the other gets 7 eighths. Or maybe it's more equal, more fair, and they both get 4 eighths of the cake. Enjoy exploring eighths.